Okay, I'm going to play a very inept killer. Well, not an inept killer, a killer that I'm very inept at. Let's put it that way.
Which one?
Nurse.
Oh, okay. I was going to pick Diversion to throw rocks to see what it was like.
Okay. If I leave the call, do you think you can teach Runa, James?
Yeah.
The basics, yeah? Alright. I'm going to leave the call then and then kill you guys. I'll try my best to kill you, just because it's not going to actually happen probably with this killer, but we'll see. I'm going to kill everybody, dude. There's no mercy. Trial by fire. Hello? Hello? I don't think the teaching process was very good. He's suicide on the
That
hook.
kind of much a struggle.
It's suicide.
Didn't he? I was like, oh no, I know that kind of not struggle. I'm terrible too.
Okay. Have a little go on the other side. At the bottom left, it'll say switch to spectator or killer, one of the two. Keep clicking that until you're on the killer side. Haruna. You're currently a spectator. You're a spectator at the moment. Now you're a killer. So, go to the top, go to killer that you like the look of. I wouldn't suggest the one I just played though, because that is a fucking nightmare to play. All the others are a lot easier than she is. You could do that, yeah. He puts traps down with L2. Yeah, you have to go and pick them up with R1. Just stay in the call, because it's not going to be a problem anyway. Yeah. Okay, so... no. Survivors never know until, yeah, that's part of the game, is you have to figure out which killer it is. So, obviously, if you're telling us what you are, then that makes it a bit easier, but it's not going to make much difference in this kind of game anyway. You've been naughty, Kay. Kay?
Yeah.
You've been naughty?
I said I'd be right back.
I said naughty. With,
It's worked this time.
with your item.
I know. Put it on just for you.
Okay. Okay, put some perks on. Put barbecue and chili on for definite. Oh, you might not have it. Shit. You won't have it. Never mind. Is it? Put barbecue and chili on then, and then 3 that you like the look of. Depends what you want. Like, they're so varied, but barbecue's necessary. Ruin's pretty good as well if the ruin is there. Ruin and barbecue, I'd say, are the main 2. Okay. James has a website that if he links it to you on Discord that shows all their kind of rankings according to the community, basically.
I'll do this after we play.
Yeah. Ready up for now. Ready up. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Each of the killers has a Mori as well. That if you use an offering called a Mori, you can instant kill people if you hit them once, and each killer has their own animation, all that kind of thing. They're people's offerings. That's when you start a game and you put your offering in the loadout. That's the offering that we put in for this game. So somebody took us to one place, I took us to somewhere else. I don't know what the others.
Oh wait, you're not the killer anymore.
No, I'm not. No,
Oh.
I forgot to use an offer.
Haruna's the killer. It's just so you can see the other perspective.
I would have put different packs on.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't mind you talking. It's going to be your first game, so you're going to be getting used to controls and all that kind of thing anyway. R2. I'm pretty sure it's R2 to whack, isn't it? R2 to hit people. Picking up your traps is R1. Placing your traps down is L2. It's all the shoulder buttons that are the important ones, basically the buttons on the top of the controller. The others don't actually do anything. Picking people up off the floor. Pretty sure you're not meant to find them. You're not meant to find them. We'll probably help you find us a little bit. Let's put it that way. But yeah, our job is to get 5 gens done and then open one of the 2 gates. And you've got to find us to stop us doing the gens, which is why you can see them. You can see the glow. Oh, you found Ruin. So now Ruin for you is on a totem. So it's already on. It's naturally already on. You wouldn't be in a bathroom, would you? Oh no, he's near it. He's near the bathroom. He's near the bathroom. You want to stop us doing the gens, basically. That's your job. So you've got to look at the map. What are they called? Yeah, the generators that are glowing in red. So yeah, you want to patrol them and stop us doing them. Yeah, you can kick them to start regressing. It's not always wise, though, because it takes a bit of your time. It might be better just to move on sometimes, but it depends on the situation.
Mike baby jump.
Where's this totem? What have you done to us?
Yeah.
The ruin. Because ruin appears as a totem, and it will impact us until we find it. And then when somebody does your totem, it's going to sound a little bit like this. In a second. Like this. And it gives you a red notification where your totem was. So that's where the person just did your totem.
The effect of your skill is no longer active.
Yeah, so Hex Rune's no longer active. And yeah. So Hex skills are very strong, but they're tied to a totem and then can be wiped out by somebody doing them.
totem pills. So they're really, really strong, but if you can find them, then yeah, they get wrecked.
It's because we're all upstairs, dude, because you're downstairs, yeah, and we might see you but hide discreetly. Because of the heartbeat, we can tell how far away you are from the intensity of the heartbeat. Where are you at the moment? Okay. This is one of the more confusing maps. There's a
Yeah.
slight deviation in.
It's fine. This is where we go find him in Torn.
I am looking for him at the
I
moment.
just watched you, yeah. I'm running Hope, by the way, and I don't really like it or Bond. It's not that great.
I think Bon is fucking excellent, to be honest.
It's long enough, but...
I think I went downstairs to find him, and now he's gone upstairs.
How you doing, Jenny over there?
Yeah, I can see you. You lied. It's not even the trapper. You did. You also have Franklin's on as well, so got rid of my weapon when you did it.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. When somebody's injured, the blood splatter.
No, you bitch. Let go of me. Yeah.
Different perks might make survivors a bit more discreet. Like I've got one that when I'm hit, my noise, I don't cry as much as other people.
Oh yeah, I forgot to run now. I want to give that a go.
So you have to be mindful of what perks people are likely to have. Because somebody might be injured right next to you, you just can't hear them crying because they've got some perks on.
It's fun watching you though. Did you hear the bang when I pulled down that pallet? Yeah. And then I ran away. I wonder who that was. Okay. What?
Yeah.
I'm watching me bleed out in the corner.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were happy
No, I'm
doing
done. Sorry. Just watched you run past.
Sometimes people don't want to take a hill though, I don't know why. I'd find that.
Randoms don't seem to. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Hello.
Should've looked at
Hello.
the chainsaw.
Yes.
Oh.
No, not me. Pallet slam, You're chasing me, okay? Do you see what I mean by the red lines and the blood and stuff? Scratches.
They have to be injured to leave those, though.
At least scratches if they're not injured then. It's just blood.
So survivors use these pallets as protective. So you're forced to break them or ignore them. But like good survivors will make a lot of time out of one pallet.
Like, It's scary. Uh-oh. We're free.
Like, this is where you start to realise that you should break this pallet because it's going to be too strong. I can just... But then I'll blind you. Yeah. So you need to... As a killer, everything's about time. Like, it might be... I'm the strongest player in this group, so chasing me is a waste of your time. Like, that's basically... Yeah, you're chasing me at the moment. But I have a lot more time in this game than these two. So if you try... Yeah, that is me, yeah. But I understand the game a lot better than these two do. So investing your time in trying to kill me is going to be more of a hardship than somebody else. Like, all the generators are done at this point, so we only need to find an exit gate. So you've got 2 exit gates that you need to watch over, or you could choose to chase somebody. Yeah, you hit your character's power, by the way, is to hold L2, and then you get an instant down chainsaw.
Yeah, he's not me, you know.
Goodbye, James. Oh dear. That's mean.
Goodbye.
No bully.
Ah.
Wow.
It's Kay now.
Oh, still got me.
Ah, Kay's dead.
So now you have to put her on a hook, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to go... You have to put her on a hook with R1. Kay's been nice to you here. She can run a bit better than that.
You might as well get a hook somewhere. I don't want to do this as well. This is fun.
She escaped, it took so long.
Yeah, so you need to find a hook that's close by. So when you're walking around the map, think about where the hooks are. They glow red if they're blocked by a wall, so you've got a decent idea of where all of them are. You basically need to hook somebody 3 times to kill them. But it's quite difficult to get good at this game.
I love this bug.
R1, R1. It's R1 when you're on it. You have to be in front. There you go.
I let it. Well, I better stop wiggling.
Yeah, I body blocks for Kay. Because if you smack her again, she'll go straight down.
Because when you pull somebody off the hook, they're injured. Hold L2, Haruna. Hold L2 and see what happens. Yeah, let it rev all the way up. Let it rev all the way up and see what happens. Yeah, and you can turn a little bit as well. If you hit somebody with the chainsaw, they will go down to the floor immediately. They won't get injured. They'll literally be dead on the floor immediately. And then you can hook them up. No, we're still all in the game. At the bottom left it says we're all injured. It would say a little exit man if we were all out.
Ah, it scared me! Oh, fuck. Hello. That's not nice.
And then last thing I'll teach you is like if you're the last person in the game as a survivor, there's a door you can get out of, an escape hatch. Yeah.
No, no chainsaw, no. You can do that. Some survivors will tease you with the chainsaw. You can down them straight away so they don't escape. But if you down them right close to the line, they can just crawl out. Thanks for that purple torch, though. Where was that one?
It's mine. Why would you leave with my torch? I've been looking for it for the last 5 minutes, for fuck's sake.
I was like,
Just trying to find something to get his attention with. Where am I, dude? Downstairs? You're meant to be loyal to me!
yeah.
Uh-huh.
that Frank's pretty annoying.
Okay. So when you might have seen some red marks on the floor as well. That's when people are running. When people run, when you press the run button, that makes it happen. So sometimes it's better to walk. Yeah, sometimes it's better to walk. You think that the killer knows where you are, and they have no idea. And then you give yourself away by starting to run. Whereas if you just stayed still, the amount of times that killers have literally walked right past me, literally touching me, because then they can't look around in the first person view so well. Sometimes it's better just to stay discreet. Anyway, we'll try and do another proper game now, because 1v3 is either going to be hilariously easy for the killer or bullying, depending on who's playing. Why are you always appearing offline, James? Offline? Your girlfriend?
Never. Wish out, no, sorry, I said that.
Do you have anybody from your new workplace on PSN? Alright. Why did I do the invites? Okay, do the invites, please. Never mind. Try it first. Just try it. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure, but we'll try it anyway.
You should still have your purple item, don't you? Even though you dropped it.
That wasn't my item. If you got items in Kill Your Friends, that's their item. It's the Kill Your Friends games mode item. Everything's infinite there.
Yeah, sorry.
So you didn't actually use any of your items whilst doing that. Sorry? You're very quiet, dude.
Any item? Sorry, did you pick any item or just take the ones that you've got?
You can pick any item in Kill Your Friends. Everything is infinite. Hallelujah. The closer our ranks are together, the quicker the queues go, basically. This is an actual game with a killer we do not know, and all 4 of us are the survivors. Pom watches. Freya usually watches things as well.
Does he like what he watches?
Yep. Press ready when you're ready. I know, because I'm gonna sneak a flashlight on at the last second, dude.
Ah.
Yeah, you can.
Man. And most people that have flashlights are dickheads. And killers don't like it.
Basically, the PTSD flares up, dude, and they quit. That's what usually happens, unless you do it like.
Flashlights make you miserable.
Yeah, but like very few people in this game can use the flashlight effectively, so it kind of balances out. So in the killer's mind, he wants to find you, as you're the like weakest player because you're new. So he could eliminate you from the game quite easily compared to everybody else. Never struggle on the hook, by the way. Never ever struggle on the hook. The only time you struggle on the hook, the only time you struggle on the hook is if one of us goes struggle on the hook. That's when you do it. Otherwise, you leave it, and if you need to tap X after you go into struggle halfway. When your bar goes halfway, you need to tap X repeatedly to stay alive. To make you feel a bit more stressed.
We probably fucked it, so we need you to try and potentially escape if you can.
Yeah, we're all here. We're all here.
We're all playing the same characters at the minute. Is Jenny just straight down where I am?
Yeah, let's all go on the journey together. That sounds like a great idea. I'm sure nobody will fail the skill check.
Oh yeah, true. So, me, Ryan and Kay.
No. Oh, that's mean.
He's with me. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, bollocks.
It's a wraith, and he has a bell that makes it. He bing bongs everywhere on the map.
Yeah, I thought he's with me.
Yeah, he's basically invisible.
He's got a really quick bing bong.
Does he have ruin? No.
He's upstairs though. He's gonna get a visit from me. Hello, I'm bleeding out.
Is he behind you?
I don't think so. He's healing.
Did you see that? That was accidental. It's too good. It would be hilarious if I actually did it the entire way. It's here. Fuck off.
He's behind you.
Rest in pepperonis.
Ain't even fuck dude.
I could see him shimmering in the room with us.
Yeah, but
He's chasing you. He is on you.
he's not bing bong.
He's near the Claudette, whoever the Claudette is.
He's still chasing me.
Go in the house. I have a flashlight, remember? Do not get hit. Just keep working on Jenny's.
Oh, I went down, wasn't I? 'Cause I wasn't healed up because you ran away from me.
It's because he was in the room, dude. That's the reason I didn't fucking... Oh shit. Goodbye, dude. Enjoy the afterlife.
I will. What a place it is. You come into your right, your left, your left.
It's me. Whip, whip. Ooh,
Chasing you.
there you go.
Somebody go and get James off the hook, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
he's cycling back round to him.
I thought I seen him.
He's going to be a campy bastard.
As if anybody would do that. Yeah, he's near.
Be careful.
Yeah, he's following me.
Oh, he's following. Come save me.
Stay away from the house then, Kay.
Okay, running back to me.
I was gonna get him off anyway.
Don't do that, I'm here.
Look.
He's behind us, he's behind us. Run!
You killed him, Kay! Run, James.
Does he move quicker in shadow? I can never remember.
Yeah, some of them do. It depends on his add-ons. He's on someone.
Yeah, I'm trying to distract
Tell me,
him,
like,
but it's
just
not
tell me.
working. Sorry.
You're right, no, it's fine.
I feel really bad.
Just do a Gen K. Do a Gen K.
You'll find killers, even if you try and distract your friends, they will tunnel the same person they hit.
Your mic is deteriorating, James, and it's very quiet.
Sorry. Miles away, it's fine.
I think your internet's taking a dump, dude.
I'm not like it.
Ah.
Did you flashlight him?
I did, yeah.
That's the second time that you flashlighted for Kane, not me. You.
True love prevails, dude.
I know.
I'm gonna get you off, and then he's gonna tunnel you. You ready?
Yeah.
Prepare for the tunnel.
And what a tunnel it will be.
He's chasing me still.
He's not entirely sure where you are, but he's not gonna lose you either.
Shit, he's there. Damn it! They are so much harder. These killers used to be easy. Ah, I thought you were gonna do it then.
I did blind him, it just didn't drop him. That's why he's swinging
Yeah.
frantically.
He's annoyed.
Why don't they drop sometimes?
You have to do it at a certain time. My controller's fucked, I think. I need a new controller. I think moving to K's all the time's fucked me.
I'll buy you a new controller for Christmas.
Yeah.
No, I'll keep
You
it
can
here.
wait 2 months.
I'll keep the old one there because I'm not yours that much.
Yeah, so I'll send it to you then.
He's by the Jenny by the wood logs.
Yeah. Everybody's immersed as fuck over here. They're all everybody's crouching. I'm gonna go and get K.
Who's-
It's near K. It's near K. Keep get back on the Jenny, guys.
He's camping.
That Jenny.
He's not leaving me alone.
Yeah, it's me. Let's get this Jenny first.
I'm gonna leave the hip.
I'm dead next second. Ah, what have you done to us? What have you done? Run away!
Don't go towards MK. Don't go towards MK. Ah, it's on me anyway. It's on me. It's on me. It's fine.
What is this? What are you doing? Sausage party. Ah, fuck this! It's yours. 3 pots in a row, no thank you. Well, if I stay by you, he may hit you instead. Oh, we're done. Oh, that's good. I go back now then. Run away from it. Far, far away.
Find a pallet like I did on you when you were playing killer. Remember how annoying that was?
How have you lost it?
Just do it in a safe place where you're in cover.
Yeah, I can't see him.
Yeah, it will make noise for the killer as well, so it's not always the best idea to heal yourself.
That shit.
He's on K at the moment.
He regresses Jenny so much.
We've done 3. We need to do 2 more out of the 5 that are left.
Why has he got the skill? Does he skill always make it ring across the whole map?
No, that's an add-on. Something clapper. So get another Jenny. You two should stay together now. I'm in the house, so find another Jenny between the two of you and both go together.
Oh, I didn't even know you were there fucking my Jenny from the other side. I was like, oh, it's popped, and that wasn't me. Oh my god.
I think I might have
I'm gonna
lost
go and
it.
help. I might go and help Ryan do
You killed him with your Jenny explosion, dude. It gives him a big sound alert and a big red marker. There's one outside the house, James, on your right. Or is that K? Ah, it's K. Behind you, K, is another Jenny outside. Come to me and K, James, and we'll do the same Jenny. Near the house. No, not you. You keep the killer away from us. You just try to stay alive is your job for now. The three of us that aren't being chased need to do the gen.
Where are you?
Do you not?
He chased me. He was chasing me, but I escaped. Which Jenny are we doing?
We're scaring you. The one near the house on the right side near the exit gate.
All I could hear was rustling, and he's done that a couple of times invisible.
I like this spark over the top now.
Who's the Feng?
Not on purpose. Right, wind her up.
He's coming towards us close. He may have no head as well. So now we've got to find the door, Harina. They just both showed up for a couple of seconds. Yeah, you can open it, but he may one-shot you here, depending on his perks. If he has a perk called No Head, and we haven't done the totems, then, which we haven't, he may be able to one-shot you. He can also pull you off the door, so don't let him swing at you very quickly when you're on the door. Just let go of the door. We're at the other door, Harina, so if you want to come and do it with us, you can escape. Okay, get out then once you're done, get out. Yeah. He does have no head.
No head, by the way. He got me as I was going out.
Where is he?
He's at the exit.
Right next to you, dude. Literally right next to you. And yeah, it did flash up for all of us when he did no head. When he did the no head swing.
He's near you, dude. He's near you.
I'm doing it. My controller's playing up and I keep stopping running. Okay.
Hi, teabaggers. Oh! I know. Yeah, we saw it. What you do is you teabag. You come
Yeah, it's a time-honoured tradition to wiggle your butt at the killer at the end of the game. If you live, you have to wiggle your ass, dude. What it's a good idea to do is on this page, once you've finished the game, keep tapping R1 and it will show you everybody's perks. If you don't know what caused the killer to do a certain thing, you can read the perk. Like No Head is something that you should definitely read his second perk along. If you're still on the score screen, go and read his second perk, because that's important. Yeah, just keep tapping R1 and then read his second perk, Hex, no one escapes death.
Used to be crap.
No, it used to be okay, but you need level 3. And now you can do it at level 1 and it's still okay. That's why it's more prevalent. But if you pop all of his totems, it will never even come into effect. That's why you do the dull totems. We have 4 and an offering yet. Your rank is displayed in a colour and a number. From 20 to 1, with 1 being the highest. Oh, those are emblems. That dictates whether you're going to rank up or not, basically. in terms of their matchmaking system. Probably the blood web, yeah. You got time for one more game, or are you going to go to bed, Harina? Because you said you didn't want to stay up late. It's already 11:35. Okay. And now it starts, yeah. It's a shame Pum can't get on. He seemed pretty tilted. He went to bed, I think. Because he'd left his controller at his dad's. Yeah, my controller is on its way out, honestly. Second perk slot. Things you're more likely to get quite early are things like Will Make It, Borrowed Time. I'd take one of those if you intend on saving anybody off a hook at any point. You're going to be a bit scared to at the moment, but they're very good. But you need to tell us what perks you have for us to tell you how good they are. Yeah, that's a pretty decent start. Try and go for the points. Any of the point modifiers, so 50% more points, 100% more points, whatever of those. If you get something called party streamers, if you get party streamers or a green envelope, wait until there's a group of us together and use it then, because we all use the streamers together, and that gives double points. Okay, so ready up, guys, when you're ready. Did you have a look at those tracks, James?
I didn't. I didn't have a lunch break.
What, the store? Oh, the iridescent shards. You can either buy perks from the shrine. So the shrine weekly has 2 killer perks and 2 survivor perks at random. So you can get around having to play a certain character to unlock their perk for everybody. That was a quick key. So say if you wanted something like self-care and you didn't want to play Claudette, you could get it off the shrine instead for all the other characters and unlock it that way.
Obviously, it's completely random. So
But it is random each week, so you've got to be quite lucky. You can also buy a lot of the characters with, like the killers. You can buy them with iridescent shards for about 9,000 of them, or a survivor. Some of them are paid only, the ones that are licensed killers, like Michael Myers. And yeah, cosmetics as well. There is a cosmetics store, and you can choose what you want and buy either single pieces or outfits or whatever the fuck with the iridescence.
And errors occurred for an application Dead by Daylight.
Rip.
Is that just me?
Yep. It is just you.
Uh-oh. Has there been an update?
Don't know. We're not actually loading, I can tell you that. At least I'm not.
No, I'm not there.
Oh, no.
I think we'll be all be kicked out in a second anyway. I'll have a look if it has just... It might be a patch. There may be a patch. I'll have a look now.
Oh, I'm loading. I'm half done.
We'll leave this one and grab K back in.
Well, you guys can carry on to them.
What's the point when there's only 3 of us in the game anyway? It'll be a disaster. So just press start and lead the game through triangle. He gets a few points for people leaving anyway. I'm sure he won't mind. He gets 5k for the game, and he gets 1,500 for each person that left. So he will not give a shit.
It's only 625 now.
Sorry, what? You're super quiet, James. You need to learn how to use a headset.
They did to 625 per.
Yeah, he either puts his mic too close to his mouth and mouth breathes into it, or he takes it really far away, and then it's like you need to fucking magnify him.
Yeah.
Okay, send invites again. I don't think there is a patch K. I think you just had a little snag or something. While we're waiting, Haruna, if you click right on your D-pad, it will also say Teachables at the bottom left. Somebody's messing with their mic way loads, by the way. Don't know who it is. At the bottom, if you hover over the black squares, the diamonds, black diamonds, it will tell you what level you can unlock it for all the other characters in their blood webs as well. So that's what you're aiming for from each character, basically, to nab their Teachables.
I don't like it again.
What is that, self-care?
Southgate is in the shrine. Ruin is in the shrine as well, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we
No,
won't
we're
have
not.
shards right now.
Pretty sure.
The one I like to use as well, Iron Will, is also in the shrine.
I was thinking about getting that.
Yeah.
But I kind of want
build
this
the
new
bank.
character. Might see
Depends
what
what
Yeah.
it is, but yeah.
Next character will be in like 2 or 3 weeks now.
Do you know what it is?
Nope. There'll be teasers over the next 2 or 3 weeks. There'll be videos and teasers and all that before they come out.
You'll get K points though, so it's worth buying one.
Your internet's taking a dump. We can't hear you.
Hello.
Hello. Please go home and have real internet. You know, in movies where they're breaking up, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. That's you, dude.
If it wasn't true.
So if you get,
They still pay £22 a month for like 12 meg.
you might as well just pay £10 extra and get a decent internet connection.
Yeah. For £10 extra, you can get 175 meg because it's central. I don't understand. What do I know?
If you get this job Wednesday, James, what are you actually going to do about that job then? Are you immediately leaving or what?
Yeah, obviously.
You going to work the 1 month notice or?
No. What?
No.
2 weeks?
Is it? Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
You're breaking up. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, it's a month. No, it's going to give him 2 weeks. That's... Yeah, fuck that. Otherwise, I would start until nearly Christmas. And you work at Christmas. Well, let's put it back for January.
So that's your player rank. Yours is in the top right of the corner. Yours is 20, yeah. So 20 is the lowest you can be, 1 is the highest. There was recently a rank reset though, so we're all back in the middle.
I lost 7 ranks though. I don't understand.
What is happening with these headsets? Okay. Somebody keeps slapping their thing, I think. Ah. I think it might be Haruna, to be fair. Yeah, yeah. You keep getting like static, like you're touching your mic. Don't know. Something's happening.
Oh.
Please stop it. Got Haruna with his magical mic thing. It's you because it's activating your mic on the party menu. I don't know. It basically sounds like you're plugging your microphone in and repeatedly. You might have a loose connection somewhere. Crackle, crackle, crackle. Too good. We got Haruna's broken mic, James's non-existing internet connection. It is not the fireplace. It sounds like a loose connection. It sounds like a loose connection, but it's not gone at the moment. But when you brush it, I think you probably got a connector in the middle of your headset, and when you're touching it, it's crackling like mad. Excuse me. Yeah. And whenever you touch that, dude, whenever you touch it, for us it's like leaves rubbing together really loud.
You know, oh.
Please stop. No breathing. No breathing.
It's okay at the minute. Okay. Peace.
Where you gone, Kay? Where you gone?
I'll watch those videos now.
The last one of the three was ridiculously hard. It doesn't look it, but any of those little shrubs and you just went flying, dude. It was a pain in my ass.
I was like, I'm gonna watch some video and fell asleep.
The middle one is super fast, and the last one is super hard.
Watch the first one first.
The first one just took ages to learn, but once you learn it, it was alright.
We're doing it for days,
It was last night, yeah. I just couldn't sleep, so I stayed up for a couple of hours doing it.
You're like going at like 700.
Mm-hmm.
There. Drift slash jump is ridiculous. How hard is that drift? Jump on and then the road's uneven, then you have to land on an even surface.
Very difficult, dude.
Yeah, that was miserable.
I basically had to make it perfectly straight on every corner, because if you approach it slightly off, you just tumble, don't you? So
yeah.
Everything was practiced, like every corner was practiced, pretty much.
We've not played the game for 3 days, dude.
We'll have to correct that in a little bit, I guess.
Sent from heaven, yeah. Those U-turn back.
Okie doke. Uh-huh.
Seven and 8 pretty quick though. Or 6 and 7.
What do you mean?
You don't completion time. It did take you long to do them.
It took longer than I would have liked.
No.
Are you on the second video?
Yeah, it's just narrow everywhere.
And that little metal bridge at the start again?
Yeah. I like that though. but it's just fucking narrow.
Hmm. The last little bit is ridiculously unfair as well.
They're horrific, and they're over nearly a minute and a half
Uh-huh.
for one lap.
That's sort of how the
Amazing
Black
that
Series
one
is
end.
meant to be, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The jump at 40 seconds in, you might notice you have to get in between
It's
two
awful. Yeah,
metal
I saw that.
pylons.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm?
can you do invites? I think I'm broke.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I don't know about my internet. I don't know what's going on.
You just overtaken gold at the end there. Literally just.
Uh, mine's been playing up too.
It's not going to be worse than mine. I have like 3 up at the moment. When you watch the third one, you'll understand how hard it was to control it.
Yeah. It looks horrible. So.
It's speed control the whole way through as well. If you're going too fast or too slow, you're ruined.
Again, it's narrow. Everything.
Yeah. One little tiny bush and you're done for.
Yeah. A couple little stones around there as well.
And it'd be a real big shame if you couldn't see anything because it was pitch black.
Yeah, I know.
Haruna, accept the invite for the game. Okay. Just press triangle when you're ready. What's fingering at?
Those tracks.
Uh huh. They seem very fair.
Yeah. For balance.
No. They're currently hosted by the Killer. This has been a recurring problem with the game. But at the moment, they're literally working on dedicated servers. They've just hired the engineers for it. Because another problem is the non-persistent lobbies. So they're basically, in their last dev stream, they basically said that they were working on lobbies and dedicated servers, like the main thing, basically.
We've only been asked for like half years.
I can't hear what you said, James, because your internet doesn't work.
Said we've only been asked for like half years.
Yeah.
If people listen, then 14 would be good.
One game, please. Press triangle, okay? Doesn't work in the next couple of minutes, but we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Getting
feel like I
sleepy?
jinxed it.
Jinxed it?
My internet cut out and there's a game right there.
Yeah, well, it might just be too late as well, depending. Because it is. Yeah, it's got a lot of range, yeah. It would make it slower. But sometimes the connections are really good and sometimes they're wank. It's just how the game is. They're starting a new matchmaking system as well. It said on the stream, it said that there are about 10% of people in it at the moment in the new matchmaking pool, and then they're going to increase it as it works. So they're trying to fix that as well. But basically, all the issues with the game are matchmaking and lobbies and stuff. And the other issue is dickhead killers who just camp people the entire time. Will literally just stand next to somebody on a hook for the entire 5 minutes because they're scared that they won't catch anybody again. But hopefully they fix everything. Okay, we'll give it till midnight, so it's 3 minutes. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Mm-hmm.